Next up, at UFC Vegas 110, we have Isaac Dulgarian taking on Yadier del Valle. Isaac Dulgarian 7-1 in his career, 4-1 in his last 5. He is coming off that bounce back win over Brandon Marotte, taking on Yadier del Valle, 9-0 in his career, undefeated with 5 stoppages. Isaac Dulgarian's a legit prospect. He's exciting to watch. It doesn't take a lot of research to realize he's a phenomenal wrestler. He is a collegiate All-American. I don't know if it's D1 or D2. I thought he told us D1 when he was on the show, but somebody commented that he's a D2 All-American. Either way, he's an All-American collegiate wrestler who looks like one in the octagon. He doesn't strike very long. He immediately starts shooting those takedowns, but they are nasty. They are aggressive. If he ends up on top, he is not Jailton Almeida. He is the exact opposite of Jailton Almeida on the ground. He is wildly active, raining down. He is coming off that win over Brandon Marotte where he slowed the pace down a little bit because he slowed down, if you remember, in the fight before that.
Say what you said right after the fight.
I didn't complain about him against Brandon Marotte.
What?
Did I?
You said he is fucking horrible because you
I
had
did
under
not
one.
say that.
Yes, you did, because you had the under 1.5.
If you can show that I said
this guy
horrible.
sucks. You said
Okay.
this guy sucks.
That's also
yes.
not true.
Yes, you were fucking trashing Isaac, saying you're minus 20.
No,
this
that's
guy
everybody's
sucks. Minus 2,500 favorite and can't get a first round finish. Because remember when he came on the show, he was pretty hot versus you because the way you talked about him afterwards.
You know why he was hot? Because fighters are literally the most sensitive people on planet Earth.
You said he sucks. You said
there's a 0% chance I said he sucks. A 0% chance I said he sucks. I may have said he needs to step some things up if he's going to do something in this division.
You were
There's
so
no
mad because
way
I think that was your safety parlay was the under 1.5.
No, I have to go back. I don't.
Dude, you were fucking because he was legit hot when he came on the show.
Of course he was hot, dude. Fighters are the most sensitive people on this planet. I've been around them long enough.
Sucks.
There's a 0% chance I said he sucked. Go find it. I'll give you. I bet you $100 I didn't say he sucks. I'll tell you that. There's no way I said he sucks. He doesn't suck.
Find it.
Find it.
Dude,
There's no way I said
you were
that.
very disrespectful the way you were talking about him.
No, that is the narrative that he ran with, and then you fed into.
Dude, I'm telling you.
They're sensitive as fuck. This guy said if they're sensitive, or they are sensitive, that's why they're fighters. Yeah, they're angry at the world. Not all of them, right? There's just a level of just raw athlete that is coming in this direction. But I did not say he sucks. And either way, he wins this fight. He's going to be the pick. He's going to come out wildly aggressive, but we'll talk about Yadier. He is a good grappler in his own right. He's got decent striking, okay power. He'll work in knees in the clinch. He won't shy away from a slug fight. His cardio is not great, but it doesn't really affect his volume. He'll keep swinging. They're just not technical anymore. The takedowns are just okay. The submissions are actually pretty good. He will jump guillotine every now and then, which is not a great idea. He's coming off that submission win over Connor Matthews in that UFC debut. He's a tough dude. He's strong. Isaac Dulgarian's nonstop wrestling pace should be more than enough to get it done here. Isaac's going to be the pick. Pretty confident in that. What do you think, Jacob?
Yeah, that's another biased pick. Isaac's my boy, another former lock of the week against Francis Marshall. He was a slight dog and just fucking absolutely dominated that fight. Every fight he's been in, within 30 seconds, he's in full mount, raining elbows. Obviously got a little bit tired against C-Rod. That was still a fucking robbery fight. But you showed he was a dog. I mean, you know that he can go through the fire. He was death gassed. He was down. He was out, but he survived. He didn't quit. He didn't give up. He was still working in that fight. So you already kind of seen, yeah, he has all these first-round finishes, but how does he act outside? And then in that Brandon Marotte fight, that was the game plan, to not try to get the big finish, to try and stretch it, to see where the cardio's at and all this type of stuff. Angel was pissed off. I played it by sub. I was right in that one. Isaac is just probably one of the best wrestlers in the division. And while Yadier knows how to wrestle, and he's got these big muscles, he's this big, strong guy, and he kind of strikes like that. He's not like a fluid striker, but if he gets in the pocket, he will swing heavy shit with the big hooks and stuff like that. But when he grapples, he's a kind of a muscle wrestler, a muscle grappler. He's a guy that's going to grab a guillotine and fucking squeeze the shit out of it. If he gets on top, he's going to try and just bully in muscle positions. He looks like a bully, and he fights like a bully. And honestly, the perfect person to go up against that is not another bully. It's a guy like Isaac who is just full fucking technique and just fucking flows. I mean, that guy just floats and flows over everything. And when he gets into scrambles, he's going to win those scrambles. Yadier, I think, is going to try and I think he's going to be too confident in his grappling. And instead of just trying to defend, he's going to try and counter wrestle, counter grapple. And against Isaac, you really just can't do that. So unless Isaac comes in and like year layoff, tries to show off the striking, it's not crisp, maybe he gets clipped or something. Always a possibility. But if this is wrestling, if this is grappling, I'll take Isaac versus basically anybody in that division. And I think it's going to be wrestling and grappling. So I'll take my boy, Midwest Choppa, baby.
Yeah, pretty confident on the Isaac Dulgarian side. Minus 260. These odds seem kind of affordable. I guess there's some concern over the undefeated record on the other side. $9,100 in DraftKings Fantasy. Historically, he scores really well. Even in that loss to C-Rod, he scored really well in DraftKings Fantasy because he comes out, he gets the takedowns, he finds the finishes, and if he doesn't find the finish like in the C-Rod fight, he just gets more takedowns. Check out every pick, every bet, every tool. Use the insight, use the information, use the tools to go find your spots. Whether your spot is Prize Picks, whether it's Underdog Fantasy, whether your spot is on a DraftKings Sportsbook, DraftKings Fantasy, use the tools, use the insight, find your spots, make a couple of bucks watching your favorite sport. Go to WeWantPicks.com, click Become a Member. It is by far the greatest offering this space has ever seen. There's only $10 for an entire month's worth of access.